I suppose my two young friends...
Avon and Flower?
Good gracious, no. Stephen and Dodo, the child with the ridiculous name.
The strangers?
Oh, strangers to you, perhaps. But I have known them both for...
Has it kind of made him a bit like the Doctor?
Yeah, taken on his sort of mannerisms and even some of his thoughts there. Well, hello and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation. My name is Paul and I'm joined by...
Thomas.
And we have just watched the first two parts of The Savages. We're really enjoying it. We're about to dive into episode 3. As always, do leave your comments down below about what you think of this story. And also, as we're heading towards the end of the series, do leave any questions you might have for our season 3 review, which will be a live stream, which will be happening not long after we've got up the videos for the end of series 3. And yeah, give us a like and subscribe. If you know other Doctor Who fans who you think might be interested in this, do pass it on to them, and we'd love to have them on board as well. That'd be great. But apart from that, I think we're ready to get on with episode 3.
Oh, that's nice. Little flame.
Yeah, very nice.
I will give you no more orders. You will step into the light.
Step into the light.
Right. Now, sir.
Nice.
Good move, Stephen.
And nicely set up earlier in the story as well, with the mirror being given. Reminds me of those old knights' helmets, you know.
Oh yeah.
With just the sort of slit normally, but this is not the faceplate, but
Yes.
it's like a bucket on your head, basically.
Just pure protection. Must
So
have
is this
weighed a
guy?
ton.
He's going to take some of the Doctor's life force, presumably. So I wonder what impact that will have.
Is he Patrick Troughton?
Stephen's very proactive again, isn't he? He's takes on that role of sort of another sort of hero role, but in a different way to the Doctor. He's much more the traditional kind of hero, isn't he?
Yes,
Yeah, that's true actually.
but do no good to kill him.
He's sort of the
What is your name?
Nanina.
dashing young everyman, isn't he?
Yeah, very much so.
Figure. Kind of the new Ian, I guess.
Yeah.
But without a Barbara.
No Barbara. Sad.
I'm afraid I'm not quite myself.
I understand. You must rest, Jaina. I shall give instructions that you're not to be disturbed.
An excellent idea. After an experience like that, one takes time to become adjusted. I suppose my two young friends...
Avon and Flower?
Good gracious, no. Stephen and Dodo, the child with the ridiculous name.
The strangers?
Oh, strangers to you, perhaps. But I have known them both for... Yes, of course. The strangers.
I believe you, Jaina.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Has it kind of made him a bit like the Doctor?
Yeah, taken on his sort of mannerisms and even some of his thoughts there.
Yeah.
I'm in this dreadful place, am I? Well, I'll soon do something about the equipment.
He just needs to grab his jacket and twiddle his thumbs.
Yeah, exactly. That would work. Maybe he does. Maybe he does in the visual.
What happened to me?
If it existed, maybe we'd see him doing that.
Shall mystery will be too terrified to break in.
An impression. Oh, footage.
Tiny fraction of footage right there.
Bleating. That was a really gorgeous shot, actually.
We've got to find the Doctor.
I like the idea that they've got a kind of smoke that stops the guns being effective.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice thought there. They clearly thought what would happen if someone got hold of their weapons. So.
Starts choking the travellers. I was just remembering the other day, you know, on the first aid course we did, apparently if someone's choking and you go to give them first aid, the first thing you do is say to them, "Are you choking?"
Yes.
I love that.
Are you choking?
It's like, can they answer? Because obviously you're not meant to just go and do the Heimlich maneuver on random people. But just remind me of that. Yeah, interesting. What did you make of that?
Yeah, another good one. Yeah, it's moving quite quickly. Yeah, that little bit there with Jano taking on the Doctor's mannerisms and characteristics, and even having some of his memories, you know, talking about my friends Stephen and Dodo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
like
a
that
really
bit.
nice little touch. And yeah, I haven't seen anything nothing has made me sort of go, right, this is where it's headed in terms of the resolution to this. Sometimes things get flagged up early on in a story and you can kind of see the general direction it will land in. But I'm not quite sure where this one's going to go.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fascinating, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a
Just
sorry.
mulling upon it there.
That was the most incoherent. I feel like we've both been quite silent during it, partly because neither of us have seen it before, but also it's just been quite engaging, hasn't it?
Well, that's the thing. I think, with anything like this, obviously. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, I don't bother saying anything that I wouldn't say if I didn't think it. It's not, I don't try and react for the sake of reacting. Um,
And when the story is good, we just get drawn into it.
Yeah, exactly. You get sucked in.
If it's a bit boring, we'll just start talking about Indiana Jones.
Well, it's a mixture, though, isn't it? Because even sometimes you something in a story, it tweaks something in your memory or in your mind that then points you off in a different direction. So you do end up talking about other things, but it's come from the story. So sometimes if you're quite bored, you might talk through it. But also sometimes if it's quite good, there's lots of things that make you want to comment on it and go, oh, this is great. Oh, that reminds me of this. Or, oh, isn't this guy good? Isn't this performance great? So it's hard to say sometimes, isn't it? I mean, I guess with recons, the tricky thing is you need that element of listening because you don't have as much visual input as you would with a story that exists or even is one that's animated.
That's a really good kind of deconstruction of the essential lie that's at the heart of a YouTube reaction video. Is this bizarre notion of filming yourself react to something, and it's like, you end up saying more than you would if you were just watching it on your own. Well, but this is a good thing about this channel dynamic, hopefully, is that because we've got each other, we can actually talk to each other.
Well, exactly.
I can't imagine doing this on my own. It would be
the thing is,
that's interesting.
I mean, I've never sat and watched something by myself and just chatted away through it. Like, I've never sat and watched a film and gone, oh, this is good. Oh, I like that. Like I wouldn't have that conversation with myself. So I definitely need you here. Otherwise I wouldn't have anything to say. Like it'd be the worst reaction channel ever. Like it'd be just 25 minutes of me watching Doctor Who and then going, yeah, I enjoyed that. See you next time. Like that'd be it.
That's what will happen when the band breaks up and we go solo.
Yeah. I mean, I am genuinely a little bit worried about what will happen when we get to the new Who era, and we'll just be sitting silently through the whole thing because we'll be enjoying it too much.
Oh no! I assure you, I will be falling over myself with pointing things out.
So, yes, let us know what you thought of that one down in the comments. And join us next time for the concluding part of The Savages. Until then, goodbye.